go back to games and chill. Let me, on the fucking internet video hosting website that causes nothing but drama and fucking crimes and just enables just horrible things to happen to people.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously don't agree with that, but I also take issue with people who like make a living on YouTube.
Right, you do.
I do. It's a problem.
Why is it a problem?
I mean, I just feel like, I mean, I understand, like, Game Grumps and, like, Let's Players who, like, do comedy videos, like, that makes sense, and, like, the Nerdy Girl, like, she makes sense, because, like, she has her own, like, cooking show.
Yeah, you said Nerdy Nutties.
Nerdy Nutties.
Yes. You said it weird, so I want to make sure everyone heard it.
But, like, people like Grimm, who are essentially backyard wrestlers.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it. Like, that's a fine way to do it, but, like, I feel like they should be able to do more with, like, in like, a professional setting. I
think your issue is more with... You don't have an issue with people making money on YouTube. You have an issue with, like...
that being their only thing.
Not even that, I feel like. I think your issue is just, like, you don't agree with certain practices that people on, like, that certain channels, like, have. Like, you don't agree with Grimm's Toy Show being a, like, backyard wrestling show on YouTube.
Yeah, I feel like
fucking... I don't know, what else don't you agree with?
I mean, I don't like, I mean, I don't know. That's basically it.
So you take issue with Grimm, that's about it.
Well, no, I have issues with other people, too. Like, I don't think that people should be having, like, an entire production studio needing to, like, make a YouTube video. Because, like, when the Nerdy Nummies girl started out, she was making YouTube videos on YouTube to, like, be better in front of the camera and to eventually pursue a career as an actress. But she stopped doing that because she loved YouTube too much, and I feel like that was
a bad choice on her part? Doing what she likes?
No, like, not even that. Like, I love that she does what she loves, but she I don't know.
You sound like her mom. Like, I don't know, like, just that whole argument where it's like, you need to do something real, but, like, for me, I've been on YouTube for a long ass time. I've seen it go from, like, people just making... Okay. The whole thing where it was like, okay, I prefer, like I said before, like, back when... Okay, I remember... Sorry, I'm having a hard time wording this. I remember when the most controversial fucking figure on YouTube was fucking Fred. The fucking 19-year-old kid who, like, made stupid comedy videos, like, sped up his voice and acted like a child.
Yeah.
And that was the most, like, offensive thing on YouTube because everyone was like, oh, like, just because, like, what he was doing, anyone could do it. Like, that was the whole thing. Everyone was like, why is he, like, looking back on it, everyone was jealous because he was so popular doing something so simple.
Yeah.
And, like, he was the number one guy on YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
He was the fucking YouTube world champion or whatever. Like I like to call it. Excuse me.
Bless you.
But anyway, like, he was the most controversial guy on YouTube back in the day. Just because what he did was, people felt like what he did was stupid and, like, wasn't something that, like, should be as popular as it was.
Yeah.
But it was, you know, like, and, like, that's just how it is, you know? Looking back on it, like, who cares?
Yeah.
But now we have, like, the controversy of, like, Terramong accusing Idols of being racist and telling him we should, like, kill himself or something. The Gabby show, kid chick Gabby, accusing, what's the guy's name? Like, Rice something, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. But, accusing some guy of, like physically attacking her.
Yeah.
Daddy of Five being accused of child abuse. PewDiePie being accused of anti-Semitism.
John Trump being accused of racism.
Yep, that too. Thank you. And just shit like that. Like, that's where we are as far as terms of, like, YouTube controversy these days.
Yeah.
And I remember back when that wasn't the case, and back when, like, the most controversial person was fucking Fred, just because of what he did, people felt what he did was stupid.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, there wasn't just this, like, toxic environment where if you say one thing out of line or you're not, like, 100% PC, you get fucking lambasted and, like, all this bad shit happens.
Yeah. Another person
to
that I'm not a huge fan of, like, who makes money on YouTube is, like, iJustine. Like, she doesn't do anything.
See, like, I understand disliking, like, vlog channels, because, like, they're the most, like, easy, like, they're basically, apart from Let's Playing, it's hypocritical, but it's the most, like, easy, like, money grab on YouTube, basically.
Yeah.
If you're, like, a vlogger, it's literally, like, if you have a group of, like, fucking, I don't know, 13-year-old kids who like your style or whatever. It's probably the most like easy cash grab on YouTube because you're basically just sitting in front of a camera, talking, and or just like taking your camera to places and like recording whatever's happening.
Yeah.
And just I'm floating on the ice, by the way.
Oh shit.
I'm floating above the ice.
Oh my
That's
God.
definitely a bug. And you're basically just like chronicling your life and acting like your life is way more interesting than it actually is.
Yep,
Like,
and that's stupid.
like what Terry Mongeau does.
Yep.
And which is kind of why iDubbbz like kind of went after her and pulled this little prank on her, which was harmless. It was completely harmless. He went to like a signing that she was doing, like paid for a like first class whatever, but like backstage ticket or whatever.
Yeah.
Went up to her to like fucking put his arm around her very like cordially, looked at the camera and said, "Say nigger,"
Oh my God.
and that was it. And like she overreacted to it and like did what she usually does and like went on YouTube and was like, he grabbed me by the throat and like tried to hurt me and I was so scared and then he did this and then it's just like it's on video. Everyone knows what happened, you know?
Yeah.
Like we clearly know you're making shit up, and just like that controversy on YouTube has evolved from just like, oh, we don't like this person because like they do something like what they do is dumb. Let's make fun of them. And like, dude, back in the day, people would make fun of Fred all the time. Like people would like make like Chris Oni&G. He made an animation where Fred like got shot in the face.
Yeah.
And like it was stupid, a stupid animated video, and it was like dumb, and like it didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
And like lots of people made videos like how should Fred die or something.
Oh my God.
Just like, but like it was stupid, harmless fun. You know, like no one got fucking screamed. No one got fucking like exiled.
Yeah.
Nobody got fucking lambasted. Like there was no like fucking PC police to go out there and be like, how dare you? You're fucking. Fred didn't fucking go on YouTube and was like, I'm being threatened by people, like making like it was all in good fun.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, you know? That's my main thing. Like YouTube, making fun of someone on YouTube used to be good fun, you know?
Yeah.
Like Shane Dawson, his most popular video was like making fun of Fred.
Yeah.
Everyone made fun of Fred. Did he care? Did he fucking like shoot back at them like how you fucking horrible people, like how could you? No. Like, he knew what he was doing was stupid.
Yeah.
But he did it because he enjoyed it, and like having a laugh at Fred's expense was perfectly acceptable.
Yep.
And like no one fucking complained. It was all fucking okay. And everyone, like nobody was again, it goes back to the PC fucking culture that we're in right now, where like you can't make fun of somebody without being put on blast by either them or their viewers or people who work for them or whatever.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's just this horrible toxic environment where no one's allowed to have fun anymore. That's what it comes down to. No one's allowed to have fun anymore on YouTube. And I remember back in the day when you were allowed to have fun. You were allowed to make fun of like Fred. You were allowed to make fun of like whoever.
Yep.
You could do whatever you wanted. Nobody would fucking get on your case. They would make fun of you back, and nobody would. Sometimes, and like nobody was fucking hurt by that. It was totally fine. We weren't as big pussies back then, honestly. That's what it comes down to, you know?
Yep.
That's all it comes down to, really.
Okay.
And like it's just an environment that does not foster like creative control or anything like that. The slogan used to be broadcast yourself.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, no, you can't say whatever you want on the internet anymore. You can't make fun of people. You can't fucking do. But apparently you can fucking abuse your children on YouTube and like do stupid shit like that. And like, yeah, people get called out and like it's fine. But you can like, I don't know, like.
Save it for your other video.
It's okay to make fun of people. It should be okay to make fun of people, but it's not anymore. And yes, there is a line when it comes to. There's a difference between making fun of people and deliberately, bullying and deliberately creating drama.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I feel like back in like the 2000s, 2010, 2008, like 2006, 2010, like the early 2010s was when we knew where that line was, and we were like, okay, this is fine, and we knew when someone crossed the line, and it was like taken care of, it was sorted out. Sure, there were YouTube feuds or whatever, but they weren't like super legal fucking action was never taken.
Right.
People made videos like talking about each other like, oh, this guy's stupid, I think he's not funny, and like, whatever, who cares? Like, Don't you? You're making my points sound less legitimate. Like.
I'm not trying to, but.
What?
Nothing.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Now you're gonna fucking sue me because I said fuck you
No, I'm
on
not.
YouTube.
I don't care.
Thank you. I just remember the time when people didn't care as much. When you could say whatever you wanted, you could fucking make fun of people. And like, yeah, legions of fucking people wouldn't go after other people, you know? Like, you can make fun of somebody like people do. And yeah, there'd be like trolls or whatever, but like, we weren't fucking wimps, you know? Like, you could fucking say shit about somebody and whatever. They'll get over it. It's fucking YouTube. Who cares? Why is fucking legal counsel being taken? Why are people's... I'm tearing up. Why are people's like monetization being taken away?
Do you want me to play this game while you calm down?
Fuck no. I'm passionate. That's good. It's good. This is good TV.
Okay.
But yeah, you see why I want to make this video, because it matters to me. I remember when you could just take a camera, if you were funny and creative, you could take a camera, fucking record some shit, put it on YouTube, and people would laugh.
Yep.
That's why it was such when Yooka-Laylee became the #1 guy on YouTube, it felt like a big deal. It felt like a fucking accomplishment for the people, for the little guys, you know? Because he was a little guy back in those days. He had a fucking cheap camera, and he would just do fucking, but he was funny. So people liked him, and he was viral, you know?
Yep.
I really don't like your tone, dude, honestly.
Okay!
It feels like you're fucking... You don't care what I'm saying.
I do!
Ugh, God. I don't care if you don't. Fuck you.
Jesus.
Hostile
environment over here, people.
If you don't care, then just don't fucking say anything. Just let me rant to myself.
Okay.
God. Don't you care about fucking YouTube? Apparently you don't.
No, I mean, I care about YouTube. I love that you care so much. But, I mean, for me, I feel like if you're doing something on YouTube that can be done in a more professional environment...
You should go for it.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Definitely. I sort of equate that sort of argument to the fucking... I'll talk about this next time on Games. We'll do one more episode, okay? What have we accomplished in this fucking episode besides me yelling at people? I don't even know. Alright, one more episode. Woo!
Cool.